The entertainment world often appears as a grand stage, dazzling with lights, applause, and the cheers of adoring fans. Yet behind all that glitter lies stories far deeper than mere roles and scripts. One such story is that of Songyun and Songyun, two stars who shine not only on screen but also in each other's lives. They are more than just celebrity lovers. They are living proof that true love can blossom, endure, and even thrive amidst the storms of fame. Their love story isn't a publicity stunt or a scripted romance for public consumption. It is an emotional journey, rich with doubts, hopes, and life-altering decisions. In a world that often separates reason from feeling, Songyun and Songyun have proven that love can be the most unshakable foundation when nurtured with faith, patience, and mutual dedication. Songyun and Songyun have long been known in the Chinese entertainment industry. Their captivating performances have brought countless characters to life. But little did anyone expect that behind the scenes, a connection was quietly forming, something deeper than any role they'd ever played. When they were first cast together in a project, no one suspected the sparks that would fly. Yet in subtle glances, warm smiles, and simple conversations that lingered, something rare began to grow, a quiet understanding, a rhythm of hearts aligning amid the chaos of filming and fame. But in an industry driven by speed and image, opening up one's heart is a risky endeavor. There were reputations to uphold, careers on the rise, and a world watching every move. Love never comes without trials. For Songyun, the biggest struggle wasn't whether he loved Songyun. That was already clear. The real question was, could he fight for her under the harsh lights of public scrutiny? Could he protect their relationship from being consumed by headlines and gossip? There were moments when he was caught deep in thought, some even captured on camera, eyes brimming with tears he tried to hide. In interviews, he confessed the emotional weight of being a public figure, expected to look strong while privately wrestling with the storm inside. Songyun, however, remained steadfast. She never demanded. She never pressured. She simply stayed, offering a kind smile, a listening ear, and a kind of quiet support that spoke louder than words. She knew that true love doesn't force, it waits. And if their love was meant to last, it would find its time. The turning point, when love becomes a choice. After months of soul-searching and internal struggle, Songyun finally made a defining decision, one that not only touched fans' hearts but also marked his growth as a man. He chose Songyun, not just as a girlfriend but as his life partner, as someone he wanted to hold hands with through every storm and every joy. This choice wasn't the end of his doubts. It was the beginning of a new commitment. He decided to stop hiding, to trust his feelings, and to silence fear with the strength of his love. When news of their relationship began to spread, the world responded. Some were skeptical, some were thrilled, others curious. But through all the noise, the couple stayed calm. They didn't feed the hype. They didn't perform for attention. Instead, they let their love speak in quiet, meaningful ways. If there's one thing that makes their story especially moving, it's the sincerity of Songyun. In a world that often demands masks and performances, she remains genuine. She doesn't use their relationship for clout. She doesn't craft a public image based on their romance. To her, love is presence. It's quietly ordering Songyun's favorite food on a hectic day. It's sending thoughtful texts when his schedule is overwhelming. It's listening without judgment and stepping back when space is needed. She is the living embodiment of unconditional support. When a short documentary video detailing their love story was released, the internet seemed to pause. Hashtags about them instantly trended. Comments poured in. People were touched. Some cried. Others admitted that the video made them believe in love again. In a digital age dominated by fleeting connections and viral flings, Soo Kai and Tan Songyun's relationship was like a breath of fresh air. They weren't just a celebrity couple, they were a reminder that slow, sincere love still exists, and it still matters. For fans, this story was more than just romance. It was a powerful reminder that in a world constantly rushing forward, some things are still worth taking slowly. That even under intense pressure, two hearts can choose to protect each other instead of pulling apart. Soo Kai and Tan Songyun showed that healthy love doesn't crave attention. True love works in the background. It heals, it strengthens, and it grows. Their story proved that honesty is the bedrock of a lasting relationship, and that the courage to be real is the secret to lasting happiness. The end that's really a beginning. Now that their love is no longer a secret, Soo Kai and Tan Songyun are not flaunting it. But they're not hiding either. They share just enough, protect what matters, and continue building a life together quietly and intentionally. In a recent interview, Soo Kai said something that resonated deeply. When you know who makes you feel like home, the world becomes less scary. And Tan Songyun? She simply smiled, held his hand, and said, "We're not trying to be perfect, we're just growing together." Amid the noise and glitter of the entertainment world, let's take a moment to celebrate stories like this. Not because they're famous, but because they're human and brave enough to love openly and sincerely. We can all learn from them about patience, about choosing love even when it's hard, and about believing that a lasting bond is still possible. So to all of you who believe in real-life drama more than scripted ones, share this story. Let the warmth of their love reach more hearts. Let the world be reminded, true love still exists. And like a star, it keeps shining, even in the darkest night.